Hello, welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on my Iron Crafter Challenge. This is a hop that I host on my Facebook community group that is linked down below in my description box. You will also find the Instagram creators who participate in this hop listed first, and then the playlist for all the YouTube ladies who are participating this month. So with that being said, let's talk about this hop a little bit. My friend Anna is the one who came up with the original idea, but then we bounced ideas off one another. She did most of the work putting this hop together, but it's based on the Iron Chef Challenge. And what you get is a mystery ingredient, and you use that mystery ingredient to create your layout each month. So if you would love to participate in this challenge, this hop next month for the month of September, you need to join my Facebook community group, answer those membership questions, agree to the group rules, and you will find all of our events, which are the hops, in the events tab of my group. Each month I will put the following month's events up so that you have plenty of time to participate. YouTube and Instagram are both eligible to play in the hop, but if you don't want to do either of those things, you can just do the challenge, read about the challenge in the event. There are albums in the group, and you can post your finished layout or card, mixed media item, whatever it is that you used, that you completed, and you can post that in the album on the group. We'd love to see your work. So our mystery item for August is flowers. And I have pulled my counterfeit kit for the month of August to do this layout. So I have 4 pieces of paper. 2 are full and the others are scraps. I'm losing my words. And I have stickers, I have fussy cut flowers, I have alphas and some other little embellishments, including titles included here. Most of my counterfeit kit for the month of August is the Pink Paisley Turn the Page collection by Paige Evans. It's one of her earlier collections. It's a great little collection. I have quite a bit of it in my stash, and I took about, I don't know, a third of it and stuck it in my counterfeit kit for the month of August. I love counterfeit kits. Challenges. I am the lead master forger over at Counterfeit Kit, and what we do over there is we have an inspiration kit for the month, and you build your own kit out of your own stash based on that inspiration kit, and you can check out all of that information. I will link up the blog for that so that if you want to look at that, and there is a Facebook community group for that as well. I'll link that down there below. You will also need to answer the questions and agree to the group rules before you are added as a member of the group. But we love to shop our stash, help one another use it up, and this is just a fun challenge. So that's what all of those things are about. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to get started with my layout. I am going to do some stitching, and I'm going to do that off camera. I cannot not stitch this piece of paper. I have to. So I'll be right back. So Starburst, Sunburst, whatever you want to call this type of pattern paper, they're one of my favorites, and I know that I used half of it on another layout a long time ago. I can't even picture what that one looked like. Don't know if I was even recording back when I created that layout or not. Anyway, but I do love them so much, and one of the reasons I love them is because I can stitch on them. You know me, I love to stitch. I'm just going to poke the holes for one of the rays. I'm not going to do it all on camera, and then I'll do all the stitching off camera. But this is just me showing you that I actually most of the time just eyeball that. So I've got all that stitching done. I did stitch the ray, the white space in between each ray and the color below it, except for the second yellow on the right hand side, and I did that one yellow as well. I cut about a 7 to 8 inch circle with my cameo from the flowered paper, and then I cut two 3.25 by 4.25 photo mats for those two photos of my granddaughter and her mom. And then I've got that journaling block. It had a little quote at the top of it that had nothing to do with my photos, so I turned it upside down and tucked the quote underneath the photo, and then I'll just write on the lines, and that will be a great journaling spot. This is just one of my ways of making my stash work for me instead of working for my stash. I tend to do that a lot, just kind of cut, tear, just make things work. Now again, most of these flowers in this pile here that Penny keeps trying to grab were fussy cut when I first used this collection the very first time, and they've just been in a little envelope waiting for me to use them. So that made my life really easy for this layout, which is great because I've been working on Vicki Boutin's cut and paste class homework. She had us cut 2 full sheets of 12 by 12 paper out. One was flowers, one was butterflies. My hand hurts. Just thought I'd put that out there. My hand hurts. It aches. So I was glad I didn't have to fussy cut these flowers. I think there's only one on there that is an actual die cut, and it's on the right hand side. You can't see it real well right now. I'm currently just looking for the smaller flowers to layer up on my circle and just give it plenty of color. Okay, I got this layout completely finished. I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. I used a lot of flowers on it, and of course that's our prompt for Iron Crafter this month, is to use flowers. I really didn't specify what kind of flowers you can use. Mine are mostly fussy cut. A few are die cut pieces. I think this was a die cut in the collection, but a lot of those are just fussy cut from a piece of pattern paper in the same collection. I also used a pattern paper with smaller florals on it for my circle, and so I think I covered my bases with the flower elements here. I want to thank you for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe. If you are new here, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Please click that button below. I do interact with my subscribers. If you have any comments or questions about this layout or anything that I've done here, just drop those in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I put out 3 or 4 videos per week on average, sometimes more, once in a while less, just kind of depends on what's going on with real life. And so I would love to have you here. Make sure that you check out that description box for my Instagram participants. Those creators are amazing and you will be inspired, I promise. Also, there's that playlist below for the YouTube ladies. Make sure that you click that. Get yourself your favorite beverage, whether it's coffee, tea, wine, depending on the time of day you're watching, hot chocolate even, and sit back and enjoy these videos. I hope that you have a great Friday and a great rest of your weekend. Bye.
Pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up. Pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up. Pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up. Pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up, pick the pieces up.